Here are 3 of the best sites where you Hello everybody. Thanks for watching the great K6. this works. What is all free music? Shitty. Man, it is late. Late. Why does something doesn't feel right? Something. Something is not. That's working. Nobody had son was. That Honduras station. Too cheesy. There's a rocket launch going. No, this says 751. That ain't right. They pushed that fucking thing. Oh, yeah. I remember this movie. Target. I can't use that. Yeah. It's like too dramatic. Nope. How did that get in there? Man, this is one of the latest.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. What's up, dude?
Hey, you're live, bud.
Really? Like right now? How can I be
Yeah,
live?
I can't hear you, though.
Check. Now I can't hear anything. How am I live? No way. There's no way.
I think I need to get headphones on. I don't have my headphones on.
Hello? Hi.
When's it rocket?
Not for like another hour.
What time is it?
I'm on right now. I don't even realize it. Holy moly. Good night. Hopefully I didn't say anything bad here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hi. That Dustin still in there alerted me.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh boy. Thank you. I thought so my stream deck says I'm not streaming, but that doesn't necessarily that's true. I don't know how long I've been streaming for, but hopefully number one. First off, I'm really embarrassed. Dustin, thank you for letting me know. Thank goodness I was going to come on in a few minutes. I was scrolling through some stuff, some music and stuff I was wanting to maybe change to. So, and I usually kind of set up stuff like camera and stuff. So I don't know how much of that. I'm going to have to roll back and look at that.
We saw it all.
Really? Was I picking my nose? I got like a little bit of I don't think I picked it, but I know I was itching it.
I think Nate said you was picking your nose. I don't
Really?
know. I didn't see it.
I'll have to look. I'll have to go back and look at that. Oh, that's not good. Oh, wow. I've been streaming for almost 20 minutes. Holy moly.
Yeah, you've been on for a while, man.
Oh, dude. All right, let me tell you how this works. For some of you guys don't understand how this works, right? So you guys saw that screen that I showed a few minutes ago, which I'm now out of. I have to enable that, and then I have to come to my stream deck here and then enable that to stream. I have a two process thing I have to do. Apparently, when I hit the browser to stream, it automatically had me streaming because even on my now that's weird. Even on my OBS says I'm not streaming. How is that possible? My virtual camera's on, but it says I'm not streaming. That's pretty dangerous. I could have said something. But I work in television. Never say anything by these microphones. I don't know. I was been scrolling through music for the last 45 minutes. So I don't know how much of that you heard. I'll have to go back and listen. I hope I didn't pick my nose. I don't even have my chat working right now. So give me a second to get that going. Holy moly. That's embarrassing as a streamer. I don't understand how that was. It says I'm not streaming on my OBS.
Did you go into YouTube by any chance and hit like what Frank just said to hit the go live on YouTube side?
I did, but I have to have videos sent. And the only video I've sent is my virtual camera that's going to, I don't even have it going to Discord right now. Oh, looks like I got like 14 messages that I didn't have earlier.
I'm probably one of those.
Oh, well, hey, on a serious note, I appreciate you letting me know because I probably would have been another 15 minutes because I was debating if I was going to go on or not because it was so late. I was going to come on because there was a rocket launch. Oh, man, that's
I saw you brought Sonobus up, so I was like, hey, I'll get on there and find out if he can hear me or not.
Yeah. Dude, seriously, I appreciate that. Worth what? Worth my embarrassment? I'm going to have to go back and look and see. Oh, boy. I'm just sitting there la-di-daing. At least I had my hat on.
Yeah, at least you weren't walking around in your underwear. That's all good.
No, I have that rule. No, never in this room, especially even if I have the cap on. I don't even think I had the mic open, to be honest with you, till recently. So, oh yeah.
No, we just we were able to see what you actually go through before streaming. So it was kind of nice to see the behind the scenes.
Yeah, maybe for you guys. Oop! Wow, that doesn't work. Wrong one. Mic was on the whole time. It was. Now that's even more weird. I thought it was down. Oh, you know what? I was checking it. So I check. So I don't know if you guys, who is in here at the beginning? That's totally embarrassing. That's totally not cool for me to do. I normally go through and make sure like the channels are working. So and then I also have conversations in Sonobus beforehand. I don't know how I was streaming. It's still my stream deck says I'm not streaming. It says my OBS doesn't say it's streaming. That's weird. The mic was down for the first couple minutes. Were you hearing any of the music? Because I might have to delete this then.
Yeah, we were hearing a little bit of music. You probably will get. I saw you had a copyright-free music on your YouTube that you showed us, but I don't know if that's what you were listening to.
Oh, Frank's probably loving this. Oh my goodness. That's why I have this camera capped, and I shut my console off when I leave the room for that reason. But I honestly, it still says I'm not. Oh wait, obviously I'm streaming, but according to my OBS and my Stream Deck says I'm not. So I usually, once again, I don't know if you guys are just getting here. I have to activate. It's RMTP, I believe, through OBS. So even if I have a virtual camera on, it shouldn't, because I don't have my virtual camera sent to the OBS output, RTMP. So I have to have streaming turned on the web browser, and I have to have streaming turned on OBS for it to work. So it's like a safety net. I've heard of people doing it from their phones by mistake, but I've never had that happen. I'm going to have to go back and listen if I said anything. I feel pretty darn embarrassed. And then we got a hamstick in here from wherever he's at. That was the cord I had on my phone.
Call him Mr. Worldwide.
Well, technically he is. I don't set the worldwide too. Yeah, so seriously nothing embarrassing because I'll have to go back and look. I got in right after you logged in. I took about 3 to 5 minutes for that. Okay, that's good. I don't
think you did. I don't think you had anything embarrassing, man. It was seriously behind the scenes. Hilarious.
That's what you got.
Stuff.
Yeah. I can understand if nobody was watching. Now I'm like, was I making facial expressions? Actually, I saw some. I was listening to
you're coughing into your shirt and everything too.
You're fine, buddy. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe someone could put something on together. I don't know. Yeah. I was debating. Go ahead.
It'll make the blooper reels at the end of the year.
Yeah. I was debating on going on. I was waiting for this rocket launch. I wanted to watch it with my own eyeballs outside, and then they canceled it, or they moved it for an hour. And I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to go listen to some music. I go, you know what? I think I'm going to go on. And I was running through the test, and there's a couple things I have to do to make it go live. And apparently I went live before I didn't realize it. I thought, I don't know. Obviously I'm wrong.
Well, by every standards that you have, you're still not live.
Still not live? Because I didn't play this. Hold on. I didn't play this. Oh, it didn't work. Oh my goodness. Oh, I know why. Because I'm not in the right mode. Because it's not streaming. That's why it's not working. That's weird.
Yeah, if OBS doesn't show it, your Stream Deck doesn't show it.
So it won't play my open.
Does YouTube Studio show you live?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you guys saw the screen I put on. Oh.
Did you want to make a comment?
Shit.
Wow.
So that doesn't trigger me going on. Other things do, and so I wish I could show some of this because I can't. I'll have to make sure that I'm definitely not live when I'm live. I have never. The other thing I do when I'm live and I'm in Sonobus, I bring down the master fader. It's still hear. But I still hear Sonobus and stuff. I'm not rebooting anything because then I'll have to go start again. Does this work? Yep. That's got a little bit of a delay on it. Wow. Now I'm totally thrown off here. I don't know what to do. I'm glad I had my hat on because I wouldn't have heard the end of it from Seth. Do you hear cats, by the way? I am very paranoid. Yes. I'm not going to lie about that one.
I think we've all had funny mishaps when we're live streaming, though. I started yelling at my dog one time and let some things slip I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I'm glad Haley. I mean, I have some rules when I'm live streaming with Haley and stuff built in, and she's really good about not doing them. So I'm glad that. Yeah. That's not good.
I said, Frank, I said, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah, the best of us. You're lucky I don't have a wireless microphone that I can walk into the restroom with. Oh, wow. Well, I guess everybody makes mistakes. Generally, if I'm at work, I normally don't make too many mistakes. I do make some mistakes, but usually they're pretty large, and people find out about them right away. But I made a couple recently that I'm just out of character for, giving wrong numbers on stuff that I don't know. I didn't even get alerted on my own phone that I was streaming, and I was on YouTube on my phone listening to stuff too. I think I want to say. Now that's weird. All right. Well, I'm live now. Hello, everybody. I do have a wireless mic, but it's not hooked up. I'm glad I don't have a wireless lav. All right, so what? I don't know what I'm going to do now. I was going to get on. Oh, I don't even have this set up. See, that's the other thing. I was trying to set up the chat, and I don't know. I'm going to have to research what I did here. I went out of order. Normally, I'm tighter than this. Come on, chat. There we go. Chat's alive. Still looks like, yeah, I've been streaming for a while. That is just, I got 20 likes. I haven't even said anything yet. Does this work? Let me see here. Yeah, that works. All right, well. All right. You even tried, so I can actually go to 344 Charlie to tell me that I was live. I didn't have that radio potted up. I'm on 344 Charlie now. You guys can make all the fun you want at me. Did it go through? 1, 2, Kilo 6, Echo, Golf, Golf. I'm surprised I didn't get any texts. The other thing, I look over in the human SDRs and some of us. I'm like, how did he know I'm going on? I was thinking I thought I saw it, and then I heard, and I'm like, what? Yeah. All right, now it's starting to come together. Let's go into the dashboard here.
All right, let's try that again. KC6 MLW. I tried getting you here on 344 Charlie, and I didn't get you. And I tried other great on our back channel, and finally when Dustin came on, I went, never mind, he knows now. Yeah, I tried there. I sent you a message on one.
Yeah, and I'm now looking at my YouTube studio. Definitely appears that I was on. And, well, this is what you guys kind of see here. See that? It's not monetized. And this is like from when I first started. So, yeah, that was a big mistake. But I appreciate you, Frank, trying to let me know. What happened to you, Frank? You fell off. Frank disappeared. I heard you for a second. Wait, am I still streaming?
Yeah, as far as I know.
All right. I mean, weird things are happening here. Frank dropped off. He was loud and clear. Maybe he lost his internet. Oh, yeah. His radio was being dumb, maybe. All right. Well, about as dumb as my my YouTube stream tonight. I need a little more light on me. So I'm on 344 Charlie if you want to chat and make fun of me tonight. I am still dumbfounded how that happened. I'm also on 20 meter FT8. And as being as transparent as I am, I'm totally thrown off now. Normally I'm a little bit tighter. Best live stream for sure. Oh, really? Well, share it with your friends and let people know that somebody was live and they didn't realize it. God, I'm so glad I didn't pick my nose or do something stupid. I mean, I probably did something stupid. I'm going to go back. I might have to delete this. So if you're going to grab it, you better grab it now.
You started dancing around in your tutu.
Did I really?
No.
Nobody jumped at 344 Charlie.
That's what I said, Eric. Glad you had pants on.
I have a rule. If the computer's on, I'm in clothes. Yeah. So let me, I'm going to go to regular 30 Charlie and see if I can get myself in some trouble here. Let's see if this works. I haven't been on my Pi-Star and updated it in a long time, so let's see what happens here. Yeah, Bruce, I love FT8, dude. Some people say it's not real ham radio, but I like it.
I convinced an old timer on Saturday that he should try it.
Sorry about that. You convinced a old timer on Saturday to get involved with it?
Yeah, he was dogging on it, and I was like, hey, you know, I understand why the old timers don't like it. You know, they don't like the change. But when I did that Jamborees on the air with the Boy Scouts, and we were trying to get on the phone, and none of them kids would key the mic, they were shy and all that good stuff. I fired up FT8 with that computer, and man, I had every Boy Scout, Cub Scout standing behind me while we were watching the FT8 and the PSK reporter. And I was like, that's the way to connect with the youth right now is through that digital mode stuff.
Yeah, you're right. I was probably reacting to something I didn't like listening. Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of validity in what you said there, and I do agree with you 100% on that. The young folks now these days are communicating a lot more differently than we used to play at neighbors' houses and climb trees and drink out of their water hose and ride bikes till your shoes would fall off because they're bleeding and everything else. So yeah. Are you on 147 or 180? Don't know what that is. Man, I am still not. Dang it.
It's got you flustered.
It does. It just threw me off because I don't know. Now I'm like, I don't plan anything before I get in. I do have something I want to do. I'm on 14074. But I don't go I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to prepare myself because that's not what normally ham radio operators do. They just get in their shack and they turn on the radio and see what band's good. That's what I do. So, and I kind of was doing that, but I was kind of listening to some music that I can change out because I think I want to do a little bit of refresh. I'm on 30 Charlie, folks.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring reflector 30 Charlie from Chino, California.
I should. That's not a bad idea. I might as well make the best of it and probably do what you guys just said. That is correct, Eric. I agree with you. There's nobody on 30 Charlie. Ooh, you know what I haven't tried with my new phone? Is my my DDB remote. Let's see if this works. Wow, everything crossed over.
Link to REF001 Charlie.
I feel violated. Is that? I don't know. I feel like, I felt something weird. I don't know if I'm gonna have to go back and listen, because I remember going, something's not right. Like I'm not doing something here. Because every time, and Seth and Sam could attest to this, I'll be like, okay, I think I'm ready, but something's gonna happen. I forgot something. I said something so my mic was open. I probably mumbled that. I remember thinking that. I didn't know if I said that. Like, I thought it was because I didn't set the weather. Because I have to set the weather up every time. Maybe. I want to see my reaction when I found out I was live. That's what I want to do. I might have to go back and look at that. Let's take a look here. The Dustin still in there alerted me. Holy moly.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I don't hear the mic open. Oh, wait. No, this is when I was trying to talk to you offline. I'm trying to...
It was right in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there is where it was at. Hey, you're live, bud.
Really? It wasn't as bad as I
now?
thought.
No, you still had a shock on your face, like,
Yeah. That's not a good look. I was trying to figure out because I thought I saw something. Maybe it was, I don't know. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, I can't hear you, though.
Check. Now I can't hear anything. How am I live? As soon as I saw my video up on the, which you'll see the YouTube studio there, I was like, holy shit. Good night. Hopefully I didn't say anything bad here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and take a listen on that. I guess I didn't have that much of as a reaction as I thought. Oh, Colin, what's going on?
Weren't we just talking about a Peru DX station? Somebody was needing Peru. They're on a 20-meter FT8 right now.
Oh, they are, huh?
Yeah, Oscar Alpha 4 Charlie Lima Union.
I don't see them. I saw something on here earlier. What was it? Honduras? No, something else. I was like, oh, there's such and such. I go, oh, I don't need them. 20 meters does not look very good right now. It's probably still settling over from yesterday's storm. So I'm going to try to get on 1 Charlie again here.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring 1 Charlie from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles, California.
How's the bands?
Suck.
This is Whiskey 9 Kilo Hotel Zulu in Lexington, Kentucky. It's about 11:33 p.m. here. Guess you're about 8:33. Good evening.
Good evening there, Whiskey 9 Kilo Hotel Zulu. I like that. The KHC there. Yeah, it's about 8:30 or so, 8:33 here in California. It feels like definitely summer has finally hit, believe it or not. We got about, it was like 105 here today.
Wow. Well, it's been cooling off here. We had several weeks of 90-plus degree days. It just one week after another. It just kept, and in high humidity, it was pretty brutal summer for us. But it's been nice today. I think it was in the mid-70s. It's cooling down into the low 60s at night. So, yeah, I think everybody around here is looking forward to pumpkin lattes and light jackets.
It sounds like you guys got a false fall coming, maybe, or early fall, maybe. I don't know, but yeah, to be honest with you, us here in Southern California, up until like 2 weeks ago, it was in the 50s at night, high 50s at it, but and we didn't break like 85 till like a week ago or so. I think we got maybe once 90 in July, but we haven't had much of a summer at all, which has been very strange. I had to wear a long sleeve shirt a couple times in July and beginning of August. So you guys have been getting nailed over there on the East Coast. So we're just getting ours. It's supposed to cool down after, I think today's it.
Where you at on POTA there, Kim? Like a frequency of 40?
Well, we're ready for fall, that's for sure. It's been a brutal summer. Humidity up in the 90s, the temperature in the 90s. You know, they put the temperature, which I don't believe it broke 100 as far as the actual temperature this year, but it was in the 90s for about 3 or 4 weeks every day. 4 weeks, I think. And, of course, they would say because of the humidity, they always put the little feels like temperature.
Yeah, we had
so
that today.
Felt like 105 or something. I don't know. I'm glad it's cooling off. I'm too old and out of shape for that kind of heat.
Well, you don't have to be old and out of shape to not like or deal with the heat. But yeah, I feel you guys. But I'm looking forward to fall. I'm used to hate fall. My wife loves it. I'm starting to like it. You know, being a little bit older now, I'm not old, but older. I don't take the heat as much as I used to very good. I used to love it. I used to love working out 100-degree heat. I don't know why, but I liked it. Now that the fall's starting to kick in here, probably next couple weeks, I'm looking forward to that. And for the HF part of our hobby, seems to get a little bit better as fall comes around. At least it did last year. This summer's been kind of dead on the HF bands.
Yeah, man, I got a lot of stuff I want to make sure that's working, because nothing worse than
on
trying to
this
do
side of
something
the
that's
country,
not working.
It's been a different year. Some nights
I missed one thing.
I mean, we had a lot of openings. 6 meter
Still
was
says I'm
open
not
for
streaming.
a while, which was a lot of fun. I work a lot of FT8, FT4, a lot of the digital modes, and I mean, I had some really, I mean, you know, for 6 meter, I had some 2,000 mile QSOs on the FT8, and 10 meters was pretty good. But yeah, and the crazy thing is, because of the tropospheric ducting, I guess because of the heat, we've been getting some really long skips on the 2 meter and 440. I mean, you know, we've had people check in here. I'm in Lexington, Kentucky, which is
Where you
south
at,
of
Frank?
Cincinnati and kind of east of Louisville, Kentucky. It's like the triangle there. But we've had people out of Tennessee check into our repeater nets. it is a pretty high profile repeater, but still that's a long way. Somebody just yesterday was in Louisville that said, "Can you hear me?" And we said, "Yes, we can." And he was, and that's like 75 miles. So it's a pretty good trip with 2-meter radio. QSL.
Yeah, we get that a little bit in right around June here in Southern California. I'm able to hear San Diego repeaters and to make contacts simplex with folks down in San Diego, and that's a little tricky. I know it doesn't seem it's only about 115 miles straight line of sight, but with the hills and stuff, it's something weird with the ducting and the humidity and stuff. Because usually in June we get a lot of what they call June gloom and fog and all kinds of weird crap that we normally don't get the rest of the year. So I don't know. It's just like a mixture of stuff that makes the band go well. And I'm just looking on QRZ. I actually have you on FT8 on 15 meters. Pardon me, FT4 and 15 meters and 17 meters on FT8. So I've made HF contacts with you before there. I'm looking up on QRZ right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty active on FT8. I do it almost every night. I've got I like to chase the DXCCs. I'm up to 212 confirmed, and then they're few and far between anymore because I've got quite a few. I think there's only like 340 of them. 212 is a pretty good number. So I started chasing grids, and I'm up to almost 1,300 grids now, which is no small task in itself. But there's always something to keep you busy. We've been playing a little bit with that free DV here locally. That's kind of neat. And I'm hoping to be able to do it with a QRP radio, maybe out at the park or something with a little handheld computer. I've got a little tablet PC that I want to do that free DV with. And it's about the same bandwidth as any other digital mode, but it's actually phone mode through your computer. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not. W9KHC Friday.
I hit the wrong. I apologize. I hit the wrong. My daughter's coming in here too to say goodnight. Yeah, I am not familiar with that mode at all, but I would definitely like to reach you on every single mode as possible. I'm a county hunter and a DX hunter myself. I like counties. I'm up to almost 2,000 counties. And my daughter Haley's in here. You want to say hi, Haley? Say hi, Dave. Yeah, speak up.
Hi, Dave.
Come up a little bit closer.
Hi, Dave.
She doesn't like to talk sometimes. But, yeah, I would love to. I'm interested in learning more about that.
Well, good night, Haley. I hope you get a good night's sleep and have a wonderful day at school tomorrow.
She appreciates that. The other thing, do you work like any voice at all on the HF?
Shows is virtually no traffic. At 80 meters, pretty busy. I've worked a couple of stations on 80. Just another one just hit me, but they're not real far away. This guy's in North Carolina, and I think the other guy was in Indiana. So pretty local.
Good evening, Dave, and good evening, Greg. Kilo Golf 6 November Lima Whiskey. Free DV is a fantastic mode.
Well, I've been looking forward to playing with it. I can hear stations sometimes, but I'm not sure I'm getting out. It's kind of finicky. I've tried it on a few different computers and a couple of different mics, and it looks like my signal's modulating on the screen anyway, going through my computer, and I hit playback where you can record, and it looks like it's going through, but nobody's responded to me, so I don't know if they just don't want to talk to me, can't hear me, or I'm not transmitting. I'm not sure which one it is.
Well, what I would suggest, and then I'll pass it over to Greg here, what I would suggest is finding somebody local that you can talk to reliably on 40 and go from sideband to free DV that way and go from there. And how it's going to work, at least between you two, and then expand out from there. Kilo Golf November Lima Whiskey.
Well, that's good advice, and yeah, we're working on that, trying to get some other people that are playing with it together and doing that. So I don't know if you all have the new hams over IP or the amateur wire. We just set those up, had Ham Shack Hotline for years and years and years, but just switched over these two modes. If you got a pencil, I'll give you my phone number if you want on the hams over IP or amateur wire.
I do not have that, and I really don't think Greg does either. Greg, over to you. K6EGG in the group, KG6 and
I used to have Ham Shack Hotline. I don't have that IP phone hooked up anymore. I think actually either Ham Shack Hotline got shut off or it's gonna get shut off. I'm not sure, and I don't have the other one you mentioned.
Yeah, it shut off at the end of August. Ham Shack Hotline did, so these other two modes seem pretty good. They seem pretty fun. There was a local phone vendor here in Lexington that put in a bunch of phones for a big company, and he had boxes and boxes and boxes of these Cisco phones. And our club is a 501c3, so he donated them to us and made himself a good little tax write-off. So we just gave them away to members. But we had I don't know, probably 200 of them at one time. So I mean, they're pretty cool. But yeah, and of course you can do that on your cell phone too with that. I think it's called Groundwire app, if you're interested. But it's kind of fun. All righty, well guys, I don't want to keep you. This is honestly the first time I've used my DStar on my 5100 in several months. Almost forgot how to do it. I had to look at my radio and fumble with it a little bit just to get it to go. Our local analog repeaters stay pretty busy, so I just haven't really played with the digital modes much. But I hope to catch you all again. Call sign Whiskey 9 Kilo Hotel Zulu, Whiskey 9 kilohertz in beautiful Lexington, Kentucky. And I'll bid you all 73, and you have a wonderful evening.
And Greg, I gotta head off to work here, so I'm gonna have to shut things down. Once I got it all rebooted and everything. So I have to reboot 3 times in order to get this far. So Greg, I'll say 73 to you and Dave, and we'll catch you down the wire. And Greg, at least I don't accidentally hit the go right button without realizing it. 73, K6EGG, KG6 NLW. You might be getting a message from other Greg too eventually.
Copy that, Dave. 7-3 and Frank 7-3. Real quick though, did you say something about I didn't have ultra low latency I turned on? Was that you?
Yeah, that was me. There's the normal 5+ second delay between my radio audio and what you're streaming on YouTube currently. So you're not ultra low latency like you normally are. You're probably low latency at best.
Copy that. Probably because it's not something wasn't set up right when I first got on. So I'll have to double check that. I appreciate it. I'll look at it. And the noise you're hearing in the background is the FT8. I'm trying to work Bulgaria.
Well, I'm not hearing it come across DXing, so you're doing good. All right, Greg, I got to shut stuff down and go wait for the crew van. K6EGG, KG6 NLW. You have 10 messages waiting for me. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the ultra low. Oh, I see. I don't like showing this. It says I'm ultra low. I don't know. Only 21 people watching right now? What the heck? I don't know. I'll have to figure out later.
I show 37.
Oh. Something's not right. 37? Yeah, Sean, there is a lot of little things that I try to do to make you guys enjoy the stream. A lot of it has to do with like chat stuff. Seeing Colin let me know there's actually 37 along with Jason and yourself, Sean. That's weird. Ultra low, but it's delayed. Low latency. Yeah, I'll have to take a look. Something's not right because it still shows that I'm not streaming. And I've been having streaming issues. Like I would get cut off and come back on. So I don't know. And I don't know why I just grabbed the microphone. Just that little habit. But yeah, at 8:53. Oh, it's happening very soon. So this pull up. Thank you very much, Jay. Let's pull in and the other thing is making sure these feeds are correct. I don't know if we're going to get audio from this.
Stage 2 lock, slow disk complete.
Yay. It's checking all this stuff to make sure it works. I got all these different feeds coming in. Having all those synced up together is kind of hard too. So I double check all that stuff, which I don't know how much of that you guys saw me run through.
Gas launch closeouts.
I actually probably could see this from like outside. Although tonight, because
Falcon 9 is in startup.
It might be just like an orange plume, and it's not that big. But I don't know if I should go out there and take a picture of it.
LD is go for launch.
Launch director is go for launch. All right, peoples in the
3 seconds.
In the LA area. Nah, it's too late. You have to be within an hour of sunset, or actually we're at probably about 45 minutes.
T minus 15 seconds.
They did, I think, 10.
T minus 10, 9.
10 launches
8,
in 6 days
7,
or something like that.
6, 5.
Here we go.
4, 3.
Look
2,
towards Vandenberg.
1. Ignition. And liftoff of Falcon 9. Go SpaceX, go Starlink.
Vehicle is pitching downrange.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
Can we get another shot, please? There we go. Thank you. They probably changed that earlier and I didn't notice it. See, that's all I would see right now. Although it's pretty bright. I could definitely probably see that at my house right now. Outside. Kim, you should be seeing it by now. What do you think? What do you got for me, Kim? Kim, don't let me down. We're all counting on you. We're seeing
Vehicle
this.
is supersonic.
Supersonic. Max Q here in a second. Or 2, or 3, or 4, or 10.
Max Q.
$48,000 people watching right now live. That's it. You can see my FT8 still trying to. My FT8 signal's probably going through that thing right now.
And back chill.
Should see this thing staging here shortly. Oh, man. That thing's moving right now. Over like 4,000 miles an hour.
Miko.
State separation confirmed.
And back ignition.
I'll stay with this till the first stage lands. Like, bye, see you later. I'm actually, you can see that in the background. That's probably my house lighting up that sky. It's landed off the coast here of California. I think it's just south of Huntington Beach. It's coming down on.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Takes them about 2 days to get the rocket back to port. Then they take it apart in Long Beach and then ship it back up to Vandenberg. I think they just take it apart in like 3 different places. And then it takes them about a week to get it up to Vandenberg. And I think they service it within 10 days, as far as I understand. So it's about a 2.5 week process before they can launch it again. Over at the Florida site, depending on where the rocket lands, they can turn as less. I think as little as 10 days, less than 2 weeks. That's a quick turn. I guess these newer rocket engines. I'm not a rocket scientist or by any means. This is from me watching some of the SpaceX launches. They explain some of the stuff. Has a lot less moving parts as some of the older generation motors or rocket engines or whatever you want to call them, used to have. So there's less to service. And a lot of the parts are made to be used again, which a lot of the parts in the older motors were not. So they're a little bit simplified for that reason. You see here, Huntington Beach. It's about right here. And, it's a little further than I thought. So they're a little bit further south than they are in the west. Yeah. Once I get that Starship going, that's going to be amazing. Did you get to see it? Did it plume? I'm not seeing anything online yet about it. I don't think it jellyfished, but I could be wrong. I'm scrolling through Twitter, but it's, this thing just launched like 3 minutes ago.
Stage 1 FTS is safe.
They're almost ready with that thing. I think they're going to do 4
Stage
more.
1 entry burn startup.
As far as I know, 4 more. There we go. 4 more test launches with that thing, and then they're going to decide what they're going to do. So, Kim, tell us about it. Give us your
Stage 1
story.
entry burn shutdown.
I'm still monitoring one Charlie. I'm looking for photos online. It doesn't look like that thing jellyfish. No jellyfish. Okay. But you probably could see the orange, right? Usually this time of night you see bright like orange, like very distinct like it looks like orange.
Stage 1 transonic.
Nice.
Stage 2 FTS is safe.
This was supposed to go off at 7:54 or something like that, which is right about sunset. We got a landing burn coming up shortly.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 2 terminal guidance.
Here we go. One of my favorite parts here.
Landing light deploy.
Just like that.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Wow. I don't know. Every time I see that, I'm still amazed by it. Like, it's like my first time going like, wow. Because they always said that, that was impossible.
This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf monitoring reflector 1 Charlie from Chino, California, outside of Los Angeles by about 40 miles.
Yeah, I mean, that's just like, that them doing this with Falcon 9 is just the future of what they're going to, what we're going to see, especially with that Starship Heavy thing or whatever. All right, I'm going to go back to 30.
Link to REF030 Charlie.
I don't think I'll be messing up call letters on here. Digital modes I'm not so bad on. Nobody talking here? And Kim, you're down by the beach, right? The one saying it can't be done seem to be interrupted by this. Yep.
This is KC8 EVX in Niles, Michigan. Listening.
I've talked to him before, I think. A long time ago.
KC8 EVX. This is Kilo 6 Echo Golf out here in Chino, California.
Oh, you were close then. Oh my goodness, you're close.
Oh, thank goodness. I did something to my radio and I got it working again. So, name's Andy on this end.
Yeah, and I was talking to somebody on One Charlie earlier, and to what he was saying, he hadn't been on DStar in a while, and I haven't either. I've been playing a lot on the HF. This summer it hasn't been all that good, but I figured jump on here and play a little DStar and work with some digital propagation through the internet, see how it's working, and get to hear your voice out here. So good evening, or what? Actually, good morning to you.
Yeah, I guess it is getting late, or well, now early, I guess. But yeah, I was trying different. I was trying those XLX reflectors and didn't really get anything out of that. But somehow I ended up switching my HT into terminal mode, and then wasn't getting out at all. So I'm back working now again.
Yeah, I noticed. At least I haven't been on in a couple months, but the last couple times I was on, it was pretty quiet. I don't hear too much traffic on the XLX repeaters, or whatever they call them, servers or reflectors. I think that's the DStar terminology of it. Even DMR has been a little bit quiet. I can cross mode in. I have an Openspot for Pro, I think it is, but I can get into my DStar radio. What kind of radio are you running? And are you just going into your hotspot there?
Yeah, right now I'm on the ID52A, just going into a hotspot. Yeah, and I was just, going through. I was looking at the dashboards and going through several different XLX reflectors and listening, but yeah, I mean, it was just, there was nothing. And and even on the dashboards I was seeing maybe a couple people talking today, and pretty much, yeah, it was just quiet. So yeah, I think the regular DStar reflectors are where it's at.
Yeah, definitely. I notice a lot more people are. I've heard 4 Charlie has a lot of traffic. 1 Charlie. There was another one that I got on recently. I'm looking it up here. Thought I wrote it down. I'll have to double check and look. I got it somewhere. But there's another repeater. Maybe it was 4 Charlie. There is it's an XLX one, XLX 458A, and it's tied into the Kansas City repeater system. And I was able to get a lot of traffic on that. That was a couple months ago, so I don't know if that died down or whatever now. But I'm still trying to figure out. But I'll let you know if I find it there.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to do, just see if there was a couple I wanted to add in, to the memory, just to, throw in there from time to time. But yeah, out of all the ones I checked, I mean, I made not one contact at all.
Maybe it's a slow night for ham radio. It's like that sometimes. I was on, the only traffic I heard last time I was on DMR was on 91 Worldwide. It's usually the same folks. And you get the people from India on there trying to make, trying to get you to do confirm contacts on QRZ. Oh, another one. You could try New Zealand because they're up right now. XLX 299 Bravo. So XLX 299 Bravo. There's usually some people there, and it's hooked up to like 4 or 5 repeaters down in their major cities down there.
Yeah, funny thing. Well, I tried that one. At least I got on there. I didn't hear anything. Now it could have been because I somehow switched my radio into terminal mode that I wasn't getting out when I was trying. But yeah, I didn't hear anyone talking either.
Yeah, some nights it's like that. Even HF is like that. But usually it's the case that the propagation isn't working. But I had it a couple times where a bunch of people were hearing me around the country, and I wasn't getting anybody talking back because nobody was listening. So that happens from time to time. But anyways, I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm getting a little tired. But it's good hearing somebody out here, Andy. And I wanted to answer your voice, your call there, because I was about ready to do the same thing you were going to do there.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. So, yeah, like I said, right when you responded, I just got my HD out of terminal mode. I just figured out what the problem was. So, appreciate the comeback, and I've seen you on there on the YouTube a few times. I've watched your channel there a few times. It's been a while, but yeah, it was good talking to you, and I'm sure I'll talk to you another time. 73's KC8 EVX.
Copy that, KC8 EVX73 from Kilo 6, Echo Golf in Chino, California. Hey, and thanks for watching the channel. Just kind of out there doing it for fun and connecting with some fine folks out there.
By the way, I know this has nothing to do with ham radio. Absolutely nothing to do with ham radio at all. And I don't know if Dustin's still listening. He might just be lurking in there. He may not have headphones on. I don't know if you guys, and once again, nothing to do with ham radio. No. I just disconnected from 30 Charlie. There was no Jerry Lewis telethon. Remember the Jerry Lewis telethon used to go on forever on Labor Day? They used to start like, I don't know, Saturday night and go till like Monday night or something like that. I don't know. I remember growing up watching that stuff, but I just was just a thought in my head from a couple hours ago. But anyways, it's a little after 9 p.m. here. A human SDR, were you going to say something?
No, I just unmuting here real quick.
Excellent. You got the AC going in the background, I hear?
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a warm one here in Southern California today, which it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. It seems weird hearing your voice so clear through the air, or not through the air.
Going through digital. It's actually via Starlink, so I guess that would be all right.
You're on Starlink right now?
Yeah, I got Starlink.
Oh, I didn't know. I know you were talking about that. You got it for your home internet?
Yeah, I finally had to break down and get a faster upload speed because I almost lost a client for my photography stuff.
Yeah. Which dish did you get?
I was doing the Gin. That's the brand new one. It's just a residential. It's mounted to the top of the roof up there.
And you've had no issues with it?
None. Absolutely love it.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah, it's crazy because I mean we were actually our old internet was basically a cell phone tower, commercial internet through a cell phone tower, and I kept telling them I need the upload speed, guys. I need upload, and they're like, we're working on it. And that just never came. I think 5 upload was the best I could get. Ooh. So yeah, I'm at 80 right now. So it's almost 400 down and 80 up.
80 up? That's more than advertised.
Yeah, it's great. I think you're supposed to get 50. Hey, look, there's Andy.
We got Andy in here. This is a real stream. He might be up. I haven't seen you in the stream in a couple weeks. It's nice to see you in here, brother. We're talking about Starlink there, Dustin. Got some Starlink there. Hey, now it's good that we got somebody new with Starlink. We might actually connect to the same gateway. We're so close if I use my Starlink.
That'd be crazy.
Which the only thing I'm upset about Starlink, because they definitely, with the year that I've had it, they improved it quite a bit, especially the upload, is the fact that now if I want to pause my service, I have to pay still $5 a month.
Yeah, you still got to pay.
You get like a little bit of internet, but it's enough to make a phone call. I activated it yesterday.
The only downfall that I have with it is when we have a severe thunderstorm come over, it's like Dish TV. It'll block it out until the storm moves past. So we have a little blackouts, and I get mad because I can't see my radar.
Oh, that's when you need it. That sucks.
I know.
Do you have cell phone coverage in your area?
Yeah. I mean, I can still get on my phone. I've got it's an app called Radar Omega on the phone. That's an absolutely amazing radar app. So, still not anything better than GR Level that's on the computer. That's
oh yeah,
all high tech and nice looking.
Ted, you have Starlink as well? And, I only use it. Here's the other thing. For people like you that don't have internet, you can't get internet where you're at, like normal internet, like whatever, Spectrum, I don't know, cable modem or fiber or whatever.
Fiber optic.
I see dishes in my neighborhood. It's like, wait a minute. We can get 5 gig fiber here, and we can get like 1 gig cable modem. You guys shouldn't be, I don't know. To me, it just seems like a little bit.
Next time I think about it, I'll run down to the local cafe that's in this little town down the road from us. And during the lunch hour, all the oil filled trucks that come in there, they all got that Starlink Mini hanging up over their cab of their pickups.
And I don't know when you got it. Have you noticed how easy it was to set that thing up?
It was already up and running before I even came back into the house. That's what was crazy about it.
Yeah. I took my buddy, or I met up with my buddy Keith, WA6QXA, which I think he's changed his call letters, and I can't remember it off the side of top of my head. When I met him at Pacino Hill State Park, and he had mentioned where I wanted to go, and he said, "Oh, there's no internet really up there. They have Wi-Fi, but it's like it doesn't really work. It's sketch." He's like, "How are you gonna live stream?" I go, "I got this satellite. I got this mini satellite dish thing." And I just threw it on top of my car, and we walked over a couple feet to a covering, an awning. And he's like, I got full Wi-Fi here, and I was streaming, and he was looking up stuff, QRZ stuff, like no tomorrow, like. And I noticed back then I went back and watched the stream. It was kind of jittering every now and again. There's some settings you need to change in OBS for it to, because the latency is a little bit longer. It's a little bit longer than like a cell phone, basically. It's between. The mini is between 35 and 50 milliseconds, so you got to adjust the drop frames for that, or the drop frame intervals.
Like Ted says, that fiber, you can get that gigafiber. I have that running down our road, but again, we live in such a rural area that I have to. It's owned by the telephone company. So I have to be a cooperative in the telephone company, and then I have to have a landline, and yeah, it's just a mess just to get the fiber optic. So Starlink was it.
Well, that's awesome. And when did you get it?
We've had it for about 2 months now.
Oh, you've had it for a while.
About the 1st of July, I guess.
There's a couple guys on here that have it. I forget who. I know Hamstick used to have it. Now he has like 10 gig fiber or something.
And like I said, the only reason, well, not the only reason, I mean, it was the biggest reason I got it was I had a commercial client, and they invented a new way of cutting a bolt. And I took pictures of it at their manufacturing facility in the nearest town, and their main office is in Liechtenstein. So I was up at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, trying to get pictures of these marketer guys over in Liechtenstein, and my internet was just not having it. So I was like, man, I can't lose this client. So the next day we ordered Starlink.
And you probably a very happy camper after that.
I was very happy. We finally, that night I finally was able to. I actually hotspotted off my cell phone, and I have that Wilson booster for the cell phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I plugged that Wilson booster in for the cell phone so I could get a better reception, and I actually hotspotted off my cell phone and got everything uploaded to their marketing department. But it saved me that time, but I couldn't do it again. So Starlink was it. And to boot, they were having it, it was a free, you sign up for a 12-month contract, and you got the dish and the router for free.
So you just have to pay for service. That's not bad at all.
Yeah, I just pay for the service, monthly service. I mean, if I miss a payment or whatever, or change addresses, then I have to pay for the antenna and the router. But I don't plan on doing any of that. So free antenna, free router, and I just pay for the service.
Antenna. Dish. It's dish. It's
dish.
Transmitting.
A dish. It's an antenna inside there.
There's actually I want to find the video and send it to you. That they very descript engineering way of how Starlink works, and there's actually it's like a grid of antenna inside, and it's like phased array or something. It's because of the Doppler. That's way beyond me, but it explains it all that. And I guess the newer software for the dishes that's actually improved over the last 6 months. So it notices it when you have like for me, if I use it in my backyard, my house, I face it towards the north, but my house towards the south blocks a little bit of that cone. It tells the dish that it adjusts for the satellite. So when a satellite comes over, it stays with the other one longer because it knows it's going to be in the focus area where I can see. Where before it would know that the closest satellite was there, and even if you couldn't see it, it would still try to transmit to it or still try to ping it to relay off of it, and you were losing some data packets and stuff. So they changed all that just within the last 6 or 8 months or something like that. So
yeah,
I noticed
crazy technology.
Yeah. Oh my God, I got to find that. I'll have to look for it tomorrow morning. And
to answer
video.
Josh's question, or right there, I'd want to see somebody with the big dish. That's funny. I wanted to get a bunch of those big dishes and put them together so they look like flying saucers, and go stick them out here in my pasture. Have like 4 or 5 of them, and have them like on remote lights. And so when a car goes by on the highway, just start messing around with the flying saucers in my pasture.
Trip people out.
I still want to do it.
Go for it. Well, I mean. And to your question, they don't really use them. There's not much on there anymore.
No, you can pretty much find everything on it still. I mean, if you had a smaller dish, you can still the satellites that are still up there, but they're mainly North Koreans and all that stuff.
Yeah, most of the C-band stuff has gone to KU or KA or whatever. I don't know what the band is, but.
Watch the YouTube channel. Save It for Parts, man. He'll teach you everything you need to know about doing something DIY for satellites.
Yep. He does a telephone thing through it. If I'm correct, right? Is that the same guy?
Yeah. He hijacked the sat phone.
That's cool. I when I was growing up, my neighbor had a dish, and I used to get all excited. I would go, and when it was moving, I would go out there and watch it like move across the arc because he was trying to get another satellite in. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. I don't know why, but that thing, I think it's 25,000 miles away. Hamstick would know probably better than I do. Geosynchronous and geostationary are two different things. But having these little satellite dishes now, I thought DirecTV was cool. But having those little satellite dishes, I called my wife through the Starlink system yesterday just to test it out. I don't know. It's just amazing. So anyways, I'm going to get out of here.
Technology.
What's that? Technology?
Just technology, man.
Yeah. I'm going to get out of here. Dustin, thank you for saving my YouTube career. Because I don't know any. I'm surprised I didn't get it. I still didn't get a text. I do have a bunch of messages on Discord letting me. I think, I have, actually there's some of them not related to that, but I see yours on there.
I looked, it showed up in my notifications on YouTube.
Yeah, see, I was on YouTube looking at stuff, and usually I'll get the notification, and I didn't see it. I'll get a notification for myself.
I didn't hear it come across my phone or Discord, but I do see it up there in the notification bell on YouTube.
So the worst thing you said, why is this free stuff shit? I didn't even know if I had the microphone. Well, yeah, so here's the other thing. I think I kind of explained it. I usually before I go on, I kind of run through stuff, make sure stuff is good. I want to give 100%. I want to have everything available that I have set up in my system, which I still haven't made the screenshot of this, even though you sent me this, Dustin. A picture of it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyways, I was running through everything, and I've been kind of thinking I want to do like a little bit of what they call in the television world, when you like start like a new, like if to say ABC is doing sports, they'll have the same line of graphics for like a year, and then when like college football starts the following year, they'll change their bug box, their score box, or their graphics or whatever, just to kind of freshen things up. And it also gives whatever year you're in an identity. Is something I would like to do to kind of further the channel a little bit, and maybe change the font, maybe change the background color a little bit. There you go. See, you're reading my mind. And for me, I want to change the music at the beginning, but I had a huge problem with copyright. So coming up in the next couple of weeks, once I get done with baseball, I have a very, very light winter as of now. I could change. So I'm just kind of like, I was slowly looking into like, I got to change the music up, and I was listening to some music, and you guys were too. So you were running through what I was running through, and at the same time, I multitask. I don't think I had the audio up the whole time. I don't know. I was running through all my feeds to make sure they were good. Because sometimes I will skip doing that setup, and some stuff is not working. Like every time I go to Sonobus, I have to make sure that everything is correct. So sometimes things pop up like this, or that's there, or it looks like you guys aren't even seeing anything there. Anyways, I got to make sure that everything is properties. So I want to make sure everything's in the right spot. So sometimes things are not in the correct spot. As far as
just for you, actually.
Okay, I'll have to send that to myself.
Yeah, that's some pretty good royalty-free music.
Download. And I won't get dinged.
Nope. I use his music all the time.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to freshen up some stuff. Probably what I was hearing, you guys were hearing, probably wasn't all that good. Let me send an email to myself with that in there, Dustin. I appreciate it, and thank you for being in Sonobus tonight and saving my YouTube career once again.
Yeah, not a problem. I'm glad I was able to get to it. Oh. Everybody was like, somebody text him. And I'm like, the only ones that I know could text him aren't in the chat. So
go figure. The one night neither of them are in the chat.
I was like, I know the next best thing because I saw it pop up. So I jump on here real quick.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And come on, mail, send through. All right, I'm going to get out of here. You guys take care. Thanks again, Dustin. I'll leave you folks with some Weather Channel. I'm going to go watch myself make a fool of myself. I might change up the, I don't know. I might use it to my advantage, I guess. But anyways, you guys take care.
Bye.